1 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister has reaffirmed Pakistan's commitment that the entire nation stand by the Kashmiri brethren and would keep extending moral, diplomatic and political support to them. The United Nations Security Council will hold its session in New York tomorrow to discuss Jammu and Kashmir dispute. The Indian Independence Day is being observed today as Black Day in protest against the Indian unilateral action to change the special status of occupied Kashmir. South Korea has urged Japan to hold dialogue in an effort to repair the strained ties between the two countries. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan says Pakistan would highlight the Kashmir cause at every international forum. The Prime Minister stated this during a meeting with prominent leaders of Azad Jammu and Kashmir and Hurriyat Conference in Muzaffarabad. He said the entire Pakistani nation stood by their Kashmiri brethren in the most difficult times, and Pakistan would keep extending moral, diplomatic and political support to them. Prime Minister Imran Khan says whether the world will silently witness another Srebrenica-type massacre and ethnic cleansing of Muslims in occupied Kashmir. In a tweet, he said he wants to warn the international community that if it allows this to happen, it will have severe repercussions and reactions in the Muslim world, setting off radicalization and cycles of violence. The United Nations Security Council will hold its session in New York tomorrow to discuss Jammu and Kashmir dispute. The request to convene the session of the United Nations Security Council on Kashmir was made by the Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi. The Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on Information and Broadcasting, Dr. Firdaus Ashik Awan, has termed the United Nations Security Council call for a session on Jammu and Kashmir dispute as a diplomatic victory of Pakistan. In a series of tweets today, she said Russia has also endorsed the demand of Pakistan, and the civilized world is taking notice of Modi government's unilateral and illegal action. The Special Assistant said the session on Kashmir dispute by the United Nations Security Council is a big blow to the Indian claim that Kashmir is their internal matter. She said Pakistan, under the leadership of Prime Minister Imran Khan, will advocate the rights of the Kashmiris to force India to solve the Kashmir issue as per the wishes of the Kashmiris and the United Nations resolutions. The Indian Independence Day is being observed as Black Day all across Pakistan and on both sides of the line of control today. The day is being observed in protest against the Indian unilateral action to change the disputed status of occupied Kashmir. Black flags have been hoisted on rooftops and vehicles across Pakistan and Azad Kashmir to symbolize rejection for the Indian nefarious designs. The United Kingdom has expressed serious concern over human rights violations and prevailing situation in Indian-occupied Kashmir. The concern was expressed by the United Kingdom's Foreign and Commonwealth Office, Minister Dr. Andrew Murvison, during a meeting with Pakistan's High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, Mohammad Nafiz Zakaria, in London. The Pakistan High Commissioner briefed the minister on the gross human rights violations in Indian-occupied Kashmir, the threat to regional security due to a unilateral move by India to change the demography of the Indian-occupied Kashmir, and simultaneously heating up of situation along the line of control and the working boundary. He highlighted the violations of the United Nations Security Council resolutions on Jammu and Kashmir committed by India. Meanwhile, Pakistan's High Commissioner to Sri Lanka, retired Major General Dr. Shahid Ahmed Hashmat, called on the Sri Lankan Foreign Minister Tilak Marappana in Colombo. During the meeting, he apprised him about the grave situation in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir and Indian violation of the international law to change the demographic structure of occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The High Commissioner urged all the regional countries and international community to stop India from such unilateral move, as it is a serious threat to regional cooperation and international peace and security. South Korea has urged Japan to hold talks to repair strained ties between the two countries. In a speech marking Korea's independence from Japanese rule, the South Korean President Moon Jae-in expressed the hope that Japan will play a leading role in facilitating peace and prosperity in East Asia. On the occasion, the Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe said his country has pledged never to repeat the devastation of war and create a peaceful new era. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link, facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.